Hello people of YouTube and welcome back. So yeah, I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time really. Definitely in the last month I've kind of had it ready just to go, but I've just been that tired. Just not felt like doing it because I wanted to make sure that it was just right really. And yeah, so basically what this is, it's just a big shout out and thank you to the community. Yeah, as probably a lot of people are aware, this community is absolutely amazing. We've all done quite a few things for each other, and it's just great seeing watching other people's videos and just seeing what people have sent to each other. And yeah, I've basically doing the same, but I'm doing it all in one go. So I've kind of like failed to show some of the stuff that I've picked up over the last few months from other people, basically because I did want to do it as a special video, and then it kind of got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I kind of left it way too late really. So it's probably going to be quite a big one really. So yeah, this is just going to be like gifts and trades that I've had over the last year basically. And yeah, some really good stuff here. In fact, there's quite a lot of good stuff here, I've got to say. But first up, we're going to say thank you to Mike Shed. I don't know if you can see this. I probably can't. Probably not showing it very well. But yeah, I got a t-shirt sent to me from Mike Shed. Awesome YouTube channel. Just a great nostalgic channel rather than just a pure gaming channel. Likes to talk about like horror movies, hip hop, CD music pickups, and then obviously games. He likes his Mega Drives at the moment. He likes his shmups as well, which is always a good guy when someone's enjoying his shmups more than anything else. So yes, Mike Shed. I'm going to put links down below for everyone that I'm going to mention today in this. But yeah, Mike Shed as well about this t-shirt. So what it says, when I was dead, broke, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, man, I couldn't picture this. So if anyone remembers that, that's from the song Juicy. Back in the day, proper, was it late 90s or early 2000s jam that? Yeah, I can remember. It used to get played randomly, like at a local skate park. So yeah, a lot of nostalgia, and it kind of just works well with this. I'm pretty certain he designs all these t-shirts himself. Yeah, he's great. He's a bit of an artist as well, which I'm hoping he's going to be doing some artist videos soon. So that'll be quite cool to see. Right, okay, next up. So gonna do a bit more of the modern stuff first, get that out of the way. And first up, we've got Devil May Cry 4, the Steelbook edition. This is awesome. This is a cool edition. So what this is from Pete on a retro tip. He posted in a group that he's just letting this go, and I think a couple of other games as well. And does anyone want him? And I was like, this one for definite. I didn't realize there was a PlayStation 3 version. I always saw the 360 one and wanted it, but it was always in really bad condition, so I've always passed it up really. So to get this with a nice little slipcover as well, absolutely buzzing, because this is one of the games that I actually played first on my Xbox 360 back in the day. So yeah, really pleased to get this, but I think it's the note that makes it. So he's made a little note. It says, "Hi Eddie, here's a PlayStation 3 game. Enjoy. Also, here's a drawing of a penis." And I'm lucky enough to have a life-size rendition of Pete's penis on my piece of paper. So that's going to get put somewhere safely, if not framed. So thanks for that, Pete. Cheers. Also, back in day, in August, it was my birthday, and we went to Leeds Arcade Club. Was it Leeds or was it Bury then? I can't remember. We went to arcade club. I think it was Bury actually that time. Got fidgets trying to get into some boxes, and yeah, so it was a flipping awesome day, and people were generous enough. I can't bloody say it to pass some things my way, which really didn't need to do. But first up, Sean, because we was all meeting up, he had a few things that he was actually selling, and he put in the group, "Does anyone want to buy any of this?" And I was like, "Yes, I definitely want this," because at the time I was collecting 360. That might give it away what console this is for, and it is the Cabela Dangerous Hunts light gun. So this is absolutely awesome. So yeah, cheers for this, Sean. So yeah, he passed this on my way because I asked for it. This actually, I'm sure he gave me another gun as well somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Sorry about that, Sean. In fact, it's there, but I can't be asked to get it. Sorry about that, Sean. But yeah, he got me, I can't remember, is it a PlayStation 3 gun or was it another 360 gun? But yeah, that one's a bit more of a generic one. whereas this is like full on artwork. So this is going to go well with my like big box 360 stuff that I have kept behind. Yeah, I have kept some 360 stuff. Yeah, I can't get rid of it somehow. Not all of it. Not gonna all come back, but it's still there. Next up, we have got from Retro Red Steve. He posted in a group that he went car booting, and he got some games, and he was taking them to CX, and I was like, well, rather than take him to CX, I'll buy him off you. And it was like, okay, cool. I'll bring him right over to Arcade Club. And because it was my birthday, he said, don't be silly, you can have it for your birthday. And I was like, people are just too generous. Like, honestly, I'm just overwhelmed by it all. But yeah, so it is Diddy Kong's Racing. And as you can see, I've got two because I've always had one with just a box. I've got so many DS boxes like this with no games I'm hoping to pair up. But yeah, this one's a nice and complete one. And it's a game I've always hoped to have got this together. So thanks for this, mate. It really means a lot, really does. So yeah, Diddy Kong Racing. So I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard it is actually better than the N64 version. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I will get around to playing it because my DS is probably DS and Vita are probably my most played consoles. To be fair, I've got to say. And from we're going for a Welsh bit of section here. So from Goodwin's Place, I'm pretty sure this is from Goodwin's Place. There was a box put down and it was like a bit of a free-for-all, but I got there a bit late and got a few of the scraps. Not that this is a scrap, because this is flipping awesome. Yeah, it's a Rampage marquee, but I think it's like a double-sided sticker. So I absolutely love this. This just looks amazing, and I can't wait to figure out where to put it so it's got like a forever home. I have been thinking about making a little light box, and then because I have got some other like little marquees, like reproduction marquees that would look good in a little light box. I think little portable light box to put up on the top of the shelves or something. And yeah, I could probably put that in there eventually. So just need someone a bit more handier than me to help me along. And also, I'm sure this is from Craig Goodwin's Place. It's a Club Nintendo reward of some laces, some Mario laces. So yeah, I'm not going to use these, obviously. These are just going to go nicely in a little Mario section somewhere in the collection. So yeah, next up, now these are flipping awesome. From Boom Metropolis, he sent me some of his doubles of the Bucky O'Hare comic. These are awesome. So we've got that one. Well, they're all got someone together on them. That one, and we've got this one, and my favourite, we've got this one. So this is issue number 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? Metropolis. Boom. Oh my goodness, I didn't even plan that. Let's croak us a few Stormtoads, Bruiser. Awesome. That is, it's sort of like, is that like a copy of Doom's front cover or something? That looks very much like it's inspired by Doom. So that looks awesome. And you know, if anyone can recommend some frames to put comics in, because if you get A4 frames, or either, I think, is it too short and too wide, and they don't look very good. So if anyone knows good and fairly cheap as well, remember I am a cheapskate here, because I would love to have that as a frame up somewhere in the house, sort of thing. Because me and Matt both share a big passion for Bucky O'Hare. I absolutely love Bucky, so this means quite a lot. So cheers for that, Matt. Cheers, Matt. Next up, we have got from Mr. Swap Shop himself. Actually, I'm kind of going out of sync now. Never mind. From Mr. Swap Shop himself, we have got Friday the 13th on the NES. Again, he picked up a load of NES games, and on a group he was like, does anyone want any of these? And I was like, yes, I would love to get this, because back in the day when I was collecting this, I did actually have this boxed, so I never got around to playing it. I really want to play it, and Lee keeps asking me, he's asked me if I've played it yet, but I haven't. I will do it soon, maybe on the next Friday the 13th. So yeah, ask me on the next Friday the 13th. I will definitely play it then. And kind enough to throw in the bloody slip cover as well. So yeah, this is kind of like a long-term trade, because he said like I can just have it. but obviously I will be sending something to him back. It's just finding something for him, because he's been a long-term collector that I think he's just enjoying his collection now, rather than just going completely mad like probably me. Still just picking up a lot of things even though we want them. It's not just like getting stuff reckless abandon really. So yeah, it's trying to find that right thing, isn't it, really? Next up, yes, this should have probably have gone with the other stuff, because I think Big Game Al passed me this at Arcade Club. It might have actually been before, I can't remember, but yeah, anyway, Al ordered a game from CEX, and when it came he got this instead of the game that he wanted. It was very close, but it was wrong, and it is Pinball Quest for the NES. So he actually ordered the Black Label Pinball, and this came instead, which I've been having my eye on this for years, ever since, again, since I was collecting NES back in the day. So this is sort of like a pinball RPG. So it looks really interesting. Yeah, again, just something I've been wanting for a long time. And it's not like it's like crazy in price or anything, but it's just something like I really want. And I need to play it, really. I need to get around to it. So as well, you probably, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but these both games are American, because that is what I'm predominantly collecting for. And I'm just trying to stay away from that Nintendo cardboard, because once I pop, I won't be able to stop. I honestly won't. Next up, we have got some PC Engine games. See, I told you this is like proper free-for-all of just random stuff, but all really good stuff. Although the first thing, so this is from Scott Sega Zombie. Got a nice little note from him as well, and it's got the roller coaster on the front, and he gets it, wrote it exactly how it should be done as well, which is cool, with a big X, little C and everything. Really cool. Yeah, he's just basically saying, I've got Fab Collection, loving all the subsets and finding closed the game, and a little gift to keep the retro community love alive that's truly being built over lockdown. And good luck on the YouTuber of the month. That shows you how long ago this has been sitting here for. And yes, can't wait for the next meetup. It's going to be epic. It really is. It's such a shame it hasn't happened yet since this note, but I'm sensing good things in 2021. I really am. So the game that I wanted from him, that I bought off him, was Final Zone 2. Now this game is not going to win any awards or anything gaming wise. It's not the best. It's sort of like a Commando clone or something like that. But what's good about this is it's got like cutscenes, and they're done in English. So the the English overdub, it's like, because even though this is an old game, it's on the CD, and it used to have like a bit of like FMV sequences, and yeah, the English dub over it is really bad. I mean, I think I could probably act better than them, probably not, but because of it, it just makes it what it is. So yeah, there's some quite funny moments in here. So yeah, it's not a bad game. It's all right. It's by Renovation as well, which are known for good shooters and good run and guns and stuff like that. So yeah, it's got good pedigree, really. And next up, we've got Dragon Slayer, which, yeah, it's more for the collection. I love the artwork for this. It's a Falcon game, Hudson Soft. Yeah, and it comes with like the big poster and everything like that. So I believe this is part of the Trials of Cold Steel series as well. So it's an RPG, Japanese. I'm not going to be able to play this, but yeah, it's just literally for the artwork, and just a nice little gift. So cheers for that, Scott. Massively appreciated. Massively appreciated. Next up, again, another long-term trade, and this is one I've actually been, well, this is probably the longest, the one I've had in the collection the longest, or at least we started it off, talks about it for the longest. So yeah, between me and my good friend Dylan, Hyper Trigger X, I bought a game for the PlayStation 4, and it was Game Paradise. I already have it for the Saturn. I had the Japanese version on the PlayStation 4, and then I bought the limited run one because I found quite a good deal for it. And I was thinking, do I really need 3 versions of the same game? It is a bit silly. And then when Dylan mentioned that he actually, even though he collects limited run, that's one of the games that he missed out on, and it's starting to get a bit of a pretty penny now. So I said to him, basically, get this game, because he actually got this from Revival last year, and he basically paid just a bit less for this than what I paid for that game. So I was like, if you buy this game, if you can find this for what you paid for it, we'll do a trade. And so I gave him the game, and I said, just whenever you get chance to get this game, get it. And when he got it, it was just before lockdown, and I couldn't get it until after the first lockdown. So yeah, I've got it, and yeah, thanks to this is awesome. It's in great condition. Game in question after all that is Gradius Gaiden, or Gaiden, or however you say it. So yeah, awesome condition. Just, I mean, look at that artwork in here. So yeah, this was only on the PlayStation 1, only in Japan. So yeah, pretty cool. I've heard this is a really good game. Yet to play it. I need to get around to this. The only way that this came over here into the West was on the PSP. So I wouldn't mind getting the PSP one. It's on the Gradius collection. But yeah, I mean, that artwork is awesome. He actually had the original one. Not the original one. He had another version of this, which is the budget label. And I told him he needed to get it when he was at Revival. So he had a nice Revival memory. Next up, shall we do a big hitter now? So from Boofy, Retro Boofy, make a video, mate. You've got some good stuff to show, so get onto it, mate. So we did a bit of a trade. I sent him quite a few good stuff, Neo Geo CD games, and a pretty rare PlayStation 2 game. One that I was on the lookout for ages, and then all of a sudden I got 2 of the bloody buggers. Always the case. And then, yeah, so he sent me this, and I'm absolutely blown away. Mega Man X3 for the Sega Saturn. And yeah, the condition in this, I would say, is mint. Look at that manual. It is a beast. Absolutely beast. You really don't need it. I mean, I really don't need this game. I've got the Super Famicom version. I've got it on the PlayStation 4. Really don't need this, but I'm a massive Mega Man fan. So this is right up my alley. I've still not got round to playing X3. I'm actually going through all the Mega Man games slowly, like every quarter, year sort of thing. And I'm currently playing Mega Man X. Well, I have been over the last month or so, slowly but surely getting through it. I always find Mega Man X really hard for some reason compared to the original Mega Man. But yeah, I will get around to playing this. Can't wait to do it. And yeah, great piece in the collection, and I think we did quite well with each other. Mint, like I say, absolutely mint. And funny thing is, Boofy being Boofy, he's already got it back in his collection since he's passed it on. Next up, a pretty cool, not from the community, but like really cool little addition. I got this parcel sent to me. So probably, as a lot of people know, I did a full 505 games set. Why is my phone just flashed? 505 games collection video for the PlayStation 2. I showed off my full set, and about a month after I put the video up, I got a message to say congratulations of completing your subset of 505 games. Send us your email and get in contact, and we'll send you some gifts. And I was like, that's a bit dodgy. But I went onto it, and lo and behold, it was 505's proper account for YouTube, who actually sent me this message, and I couldn't believe it. So I sent a message from their website to their community manager, just so it wasn't to someone dodgy or anything like that. So sent it to him. I was like, I got this message on YouTube, just making sure. And there was like proper like sound, like, oh yeah, we love the video and everything like that. And yeah, over lockdown, it took ages to come because they was getting ready to send it, and then obviously they had to leave their offices and couldn't come back for like months later. And I didn't want to push it or anything like that, but yeah, they actually came back and was like, sorry about everything. We hadn't forgot about you. Here is some stuff. Send us your address again, and we'll send it over to you. And yeah, send it they did. And I got a few cool things in here. So from the game I only just picked up recently, Indivisible, got a nice little keyring to go with it now. So when I open up the game, I'll probably put that in with it. That's pretty cool. That should be in that parcel. Right, we've got this little box set of things. So yeah, this is all like for 505 games. Sort of like little promo items. I've got the Acerta Corsa pen and What is that? It's a keyring. So that's a racing game. Not really my kind of thing, but still pretty cool. This is probably their biggest like hitter that they've got on here, and that is Death Stranding. So it's a Death Stranding sticker sheet. Yeah, I've not played this game yet. I don't even own it, but yeah, it's really cool to get. So Kojima Studios, also with a Death Stranding lenticular card. That is awesome. That is really cool. I'm really happy with this. It's got some like, it looks like it's from Japan or something. It's got like Japanese like price stickers and stuff on the back of it. So yeah, that is really cool. I was hoping, I know it's a bit selfish to say, but I was hoping to get a Bloodstained thing because I really like that game and it's very close to Castlevania, so that would have been pretty cool to get. But one game that I really enjoy the art style of, but I'm not enjoying the games as much as I want to, and that is Control. And I've been sent this like sort of like document sort of thing. It's supposed to look like sort of like it's been some like evidence bag or something like that. So yeah, in here I also comes with the non-disclosure agreement. Looks like it's been photocopied and everything like this. So it's an agreement made on X day of XX effective date between the United States Federal Bureau of Control, which is like the agency in the game, and first name last name, hereafter referred to as the director. So yeah, it's like it's proper made to look like it's in the world of Control. Like I say, really great art direction. I've really enjoyed it, what I've played of it so far. I got like a little pin badge from the Federal Bureau of Control. That's really cool. A USB stick with this really cool like glass top on it. That's really cool. Really cool. This is really cool little set. Just them two little items there have just made it for me. And then yeah, when you open this up, this is super sticky. Inside we have got this cool little notebook. It's got like a nice little elastic band thing on it. The Control soundtrack, which yeah, the soundtrack's not too bad really. So it'll be just like ambient sounds and stuff like that. A Control dynamic pyramid theme, so that's pretty cool to get. Some, is it called lithographs, isn't it, of just like pictures as if they were taken from the crime scene, from the areas and everything like that. It's like kind of got like signatures on the back that have been like blanked out on all of them, all different, as if they're all different ones. So yeah, like I say, it's really like cool attention to detail on that really. So yeah, I don't know if I can't remember what the lady's name's called who sent me all this, but I don't know if you're watching, but yeah, thanks for that. That is absolutely awesome. It's really cool, really cool. Just looking around, just making sure I'm not missing anything. So the Nameless Gamer, he said in a group that I'm in, you need to make some videos, young man. He said basically he's got these cards, does anyone want them? And I was like, oh my goodness, these are amazing, I'll bite your hand off for them. And yeah, he sent these over with Big Game Al, and yeah, these are cool. Oh, and I've got Gernaldinho's signature. I'll put that in that box as well on the Aliens free card. I think I showed that off recently. So yeah, I've got all these, like, is it Panini cards, is it? But yeah, these are all like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. I think it's a near full set of them. So these are absolutely cool. I can remember getting, I don't know if it's these exact ones or not, but I can remember getting these as a kid. I'm sure the borders were a different colour on the ones that I got. I mean, it's hard to remember stuff when you're a kid. So yeah, I'm not going to show you all more. Let's get to this last one. Yeah, really cool, really nostalgic, and really cool. And then on the other side, ones that I didn't have as a kid, but I'm very intrigued by them because it's really cool. And it's the Toxic Crusaders cards as well. So I'm assuming these only came out in America because Toxic Crusaders wasn't as bigger thing over here in the UK. Not that I remember anyway. But yeah, these are really cool. These are just, it's like that gross out sort of art, isn't it really? And just really colourful. I just love it. Absolutely love these. So yeah, another big bunch of these. But yeah, cheers for that, Mr. Nameless Gamer. Won't mention your name. And next up we have got right. So these are the cool. Well, all of it's cool, but a lot of like the sentimental things now. So the next stuff I'm going to show you is over a few times, but I'm going to. It's all from the same guy. So from Connor or Selective Collective. You need to make some more videos because he sends some incredible finds that he has, like dying to have a YouTube channel. Doesn't have to be on camera, he just needs to just get on there and talk about his stuff, because that's, yeah, it's cool and it's good. It's just nice to be part of the community. But yeah, he sent me Castlevania Judgment. So yeah, I think he had a big pickup, and was talking about like Wii for quite a bit, and I mentioned about mine, and he asked, well, we mentioned about doing a collection video, bloody hell, collection video, and that's what like made me do that one the other day, well, probably a couple of months ago. And when I did it, he was like, I noticed you've not got this game, and he just got a lot of game, like it was like a huge box of Wii games, and in there he had this, and he already had the game from when we were talking before, and he was like, I'll send you over. So massive thanks to this. Castlevania Judgment, all nice and complete, good condition as well. It's got a lot of hate on it, may probably because no one asked for this game. It's sort of like a 3D fighting one-on-one fighter on the Wii. It's just kind of so, yeah, not what you expect. I think Castlevania would make a good fighting game. I can't remember who I was speaking to. Maybe it was Champion 2D Rob about this, but I think this would make a good fighter made by the people that do like the Guilty Gear series, or like some of the, what are they called, Arc System Works and stuff like that. That they would make a really cool anime based fighter. Make it over the Netflix cartoon maybe. Just do something really cool and like animated. That would be really cool, rather than make it into a 3D world 2D fighter. That would be cool, but make it on every platform so everyone can enjoy it. And next up, right, so all of these were for a reason, and they're all linked together, but in with the link stuff, he passed on the Xbox Torch keyring. So again, something I wouldn't normally collect or anything, but this is absolutely amazing. So Torch keyring, yeah, in the shape of a little Xbox. I'm not a massive Xbox collector, but I love all this kind of stuff, like all the unique items and stuff like that. So I would love more random stuff like this. Yeah, he got like a massive box of these at a car boot once and made some good money selling them on. So I think this was one of his last ones that he had, and he sent it over with this. So yeah, Beth Bear was over with Big Game Owl, and well, let's go into the beginning anyway, or shall we? So obviously a lot of people know that my poor dog Cammy died near the beginning of the year, and she was named after the game Okami. So in my video I said I was going to do a little Okami shrine to her and everything like that. So I already had a couple of games and everything like that, and I started putting them up. A badge was named, had the picture of it, and a name, what's it called, a name tag that was with the Okami picture on it, and I've kept that all in the shrine. Bit of one of a tooth that she lost because she was a flipping clumsy bitch. Yeah, all of that is all kept in my little shrine, and I mentioned I was going to get as many games as I can to add to it, and I probably shouldn't have said that, because I had like so many people mention it, like messaging me saying, oh, I can get you this, I can get you that, and I was like, honestly, don't get me anything. I don't want anything. Just don't send anything. And yeah, people did. I did say no to a lot. Well, I said no to a lot of people, but some people still sent it anyway. Case in point with this one, Beth Bear was over. She asked me what I wanted, and I was like, nothing, honestly. And when I was over, she mentioned to Connor that I've got this game, I didn't have this slipcover because I mentioned the slipcover to her, and she just said that to Connor and kind of sent me both of these. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Yeah, so I just gave my game to Beth, and this is the one that he sent me. So yeah, really appreciative. This looks awesome in my collection of Okami stuff, because as well I've got the tube that she's in with all the ashes and everything, and it's very similar looking to this. So I'm going to do a little bit of a video at the end of the Okami shrine. I'm going to put it all together so you can see what it looks like so far. Yeah, it's pretty full at the moment. I don't know if I've got space for any more, so definitely don't send me anything else, guys. Honestly, got too much. Yeah, a couple of days after the video came out, something came through the post and I was like, what's this? I'm not expecting it. Opened it up and it was a Kamiden for the flipping DS. And I was like, sealed copy of a Kamiden. Like, what? Who sends stuff like this? So I was like, I didn't know who it was from. I started messaging people on the groups. I was like, where's this come from? And yeah, it's come from my good buddy Rob Gernaldinho Plays. And yeah, this has blown me away because I know this isn't a cheap game at all. And yeah, he was basically saying, yeah, I just sent it to you. It really touched him. Obviously, he's had a situation very similar to mine just before as well, where his family dog passed away. So it touched him, and he didn't want to say anything to me because I think he obviously knew that I was going to say, "Don't send me anything." So yeah, absolutely, yeah, overwhelmed by this because this isn't a game I have in my collection. And I love the DS, and I will get around to playing this. Up to the point of Kami dying, I only played the game. I just love the art direction and everything like that, and I love the name and everything like that. So that's what made me name her. But since the passing, I actually went and made it a point to complete the game. It was a great game. It's definitely worth playing if you like your action adventure games. But yes, also our man in Japan also sent us something, which at that point I think he'd only mentioned a few things on the videos at the time, and he was like, I've got some stuff to send you, what's your address, let me send it. And I was like, honestly, don't send me anything, I'll buy it off you. And it was like, well, this is part of my collection, I want you to have it. And I was like, well, I'll pay for the postage then. And it was like, he was having none of it. So I said, okay, well, if that's not the case, or what I'll do is, if you can get me something else while you're there, I'll pay for the postage and pay for the item of that, and then you can send this with it as a little gift. And he said okay, and I still think he undercharged me for the next item. I'm gonna, well, not the next item, but one of the items I'm gonna show him. But yeah, the from his collection, he sent me the Okami, what's it called, the best collection. So this is awesome. So this is the PlayStation 3 version. Only came out in Japan. But yeah, it comes with the game. But what is really cool is the soundtrack. Look at that. That is awesome. Just stunning artwork. Just love it. So yeah, I mean, the wolf isn't actually called Okami or anything like that. Okami stands for wolf. Or at least that's what pretty much the understanding I know. I'm hoping so because I've been calling her for that for ages. But yeah, he's actually called Amaritsu, which is a god of something, I think. James, I'm sure James will let us know below because he's a man in Japan, remember? But yeah, this is an awesome little edition, and yeah, I'm just overwhelmed that he's sent me it. But yeah, since then we've been chatting quite a lot. So yeah, love it. And the game that I actually asked him to look out for me for is the Switch version of Okami. So yeah, I think, did this only come out in Japan? I can't really remember. But yeah, the artwork is very unique on this one. I don't actually have a Switch to play it. Like I say, I'm pretty certain he sold me this way too cheap. But it's alright, I'm going to sort him out, don't worry. But yeah, great little addition for the collection, the Okami collection. And lastly, for the Okami stuff, Nath Retro flipping outdid himself again. He's like, oh, I might have got something for you. This was like well later on, after like a couple of months ago maybe. Might have got something for you. And then I kind of forgot about it, and then something came through the post and I was like, I was like scratching my head thinking, what the hell is this? And then I realised, I was like, is this from Nath? And it is the little Amaritsu. I think this might be from a Kamiden. But I think as well, I think this was, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Was it a Loot Crate exclusive or something like that, maybe? But yeah, he got me this. This is awesome. This looks awesome in my collection with my little Kami stuff. So massive thanks to this, Nathan. Thinking about you, because I know you're going through a bit of a bad time at the moment. Hope you don't mind me mentioning it. But yeah, I thought that was going to be it when I started making this video. But then all of a sudden, I got a message from Cine Steve saying, I've got something to send you. Nothing too major or anything like that, so don't get too excited. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, okay, well, I'll postpone my gifts video for it. And then when it came, I was like, I had an inkling what it was. It was all wrapped up and everything. I had an inkling for what it was, and I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna open it up live on Dangerous Stream. So if anyone's not seen Dangerous Stream yet, go over there, because I opened it up. Did a really harsh job of it on everything because I was like half asleep as well. But yeah, thanks to him and a few of the guys, they decided to get together and send me a flipping Amiga 500. I cannot believe this. This is like absolutely amazing. Like, I don't know why it got sent to me. I keep asking the question. They just said I deserve it or something, and I don't deserve it. I really don't. But I'm really grateful at the same time. This is absolutely amazing. I've been playing it over the weekend and everything. I'm speaking to Steve about stuff that I need to maybe get and upgrade and everything like that. And yeah, as people probably know, or maybe know, I've been collecting Amiga games for ages, but I've not had an Amiga because I just wanted that right one. I wanted one with the screen that I had as a kid. And Cine Steve probably organised this. I'm assuming he organised it because it came from him, and he's the Amiga guy. But yeah, I'm assuming he's sorted this out for me because he's probably fed up of sending me links to Amigas and then me going, I've not quite got enough or something like that, because he always sends it just as I've like spent up for the month. But yeah, I said to him, I actually said to him as well when he sent it, I was like, right, if you find any Amigas next year, I'm actually putting some money towards it, and I'm going to actually get one. And then he flipping already sent me one. I can't believe it. So yeah, I'm absolutely blown away by this and the generosity of the people that sent me it. So he also sent me a picture of myself looking rather flipping amazing, I've got to say. Rather beautiful. I can't look at it. And on the back of it, it was the people who sent it. So Merry Christmas, Eddie, from Cine Steve, Hyper Sealed X. Without further ado, Repro. I flipping love that name. Scammed Outright Culture Mark, amazing. Rob Gernaldinho plays Tat. Bad and Lads Gaming, Big Gay Al, and Nath Retro Beard. Flipping awesome. I just love Cine Steve's flipping humor. It's great. But yeah, that is it. Well, like I say, I would say like that precociously a bit, because it's not just it. That was a lot of stuff. And yeah, what a great flipping load of stuff it was, to be honest. And yeah, I can't believe it. It's been a great Christmas. This year was going to be a really shitty Christmas for me, and this is just like proper, just cheering me up and everything like that. So you guys have made it for me. So thanks for watching. I hope you, if you've not heard of any of these guys below, I'm going to put links down to the channels, because all of them guys all make great videos. And if they don't, if they've got no videos on there, you need to send them messages to say make some videos, because they will make some good videos. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.